Gone again. Shannon, for several months, went through the motions working in the field hospitals, collaborating with the people who were suffering from battle fatigue. They were called ghost in a shell. Shannon felt like a ghost in a shell. Shannon was excellent at hiding whatever was wrong with her. She knew she needed a change, but would never request even a leave. Until one day, she found out she was being transferred to a training center in New York City. Shannon was very reluctant to go. Her mask of invisibility was slipping, she thought. Who knew she needed a change? She was not a city person at all. She tried to get out of it but was told it came from high command and was not to be rescinded. It was an order. It would only be for the summer. It was strange when the major was asked to set up a training facility in the city of New York. She would be set up in an apartment off base and would be all load to have her weekends off for the whole summer. That is something all Army personnel would do a lot of things get. This gift was being given to her with no strings. She thought this could be the chance for the better. For some reason, she was able to sleep without dreaming. She arrived in New York in April, with plenty of time to set up a class in May. The students had already applied and had been accepted. It was a night class she had all day to herself. What a comfortable job. She went to see Coach Butch's family. He had spoken about her. He called them often. They were happy to see her. She got dressed in her army dress. She wanted to look official. Butch deserved for her to look her best. They understood at once why he liked her. Edward's mom began the questioning. Butch often spoke of you. His mom did not want to pry too much. Shannon acknowledged she knew that, and he had mentioned he wanted her to come to New York to meet his family. Then his mom blurted it out. Did you love him? Mom! His sister yelled. Shannon insisted it was all right. Shannon got up from where she was seated and sat next to his mom. Captain White had consoled hundreds of families. She was in her element. She noticed more clearly how much Butch and his mom resemble one another. Why had she not seen this before? They hugged and cried together for some time. Shannon now realized she had not cried about Butch. They both went through 2 boxes of Kleenex. He had 2 sisters and 1 nephew and 2 nieces. They took her to the Boys and Girls Club named after him. The family was so proud of the city he loved him back. They wanted to make her go to the high school he loved, but she got a call telling her she had a meeting to attend. Shannon had to cancel her visit, but said she would be back. Shannon did not mind going to the Boys and Girls Club, but the school frightened her for some reason. She was glad about the prompt phone call. Shannon had made a promise. The promise was more prominent than her ability to give. She thought she could donate to the school, and that would satisfy her conscience. Shannon had more gifts than one person deserved. She lacked a few things, and that was the ability to receive love. Her fear of love and to be loved grew worse. She did not need a hug, she thought. She needed to let go of the fear of enjoying something, for fear it may die. Shannon was going to start a Psychology 101 class for 13 weeks, about 3 months, and hopefully would help recruits to decide to go into the psych field at West Point. While waiting to speak with the president of the university, Shannon noticed a flyer saying that a high school was looking for teachers to teach science in one of the 5 boroughs for the summer. She saw that one of the top schools was named Sunrise High. Stunned and frightened, Shannon remembered her promise again. Was this some vast conspiracy? She was in New York teaching, and now, maybe at Edward's school, her heart began to flutter. She had to sit down. During the meeting with the president to lay out the plans, Shannon decided to go for a walk to clear her head. It was a gorgeous April day, no clouds. She would start teaching in May and end in July. She headed west towards 53rd Street to the Museum of Modern Art. She would be able to calm her mind. Once inside the decor, the tranquil feelings began to loosen up her knotted stomach. She could think. She could resolve why Shannon was in this situation far from where she started.